Orange County Public Schools adopted a new cell phone policy tonight. Cell phones cannot be used during instructional time unless explicitly requested by a teacher for educational purposes. That's to align with new state law. But tonight, the school board addressed some of the specifics of the new policy that teachers and parents expressed some concerns about. West 2's Haley Crumble-Home was inside of the meeting and is live with more. Haley.
So one of the updates the board moved to make tonight was to not allow students to keep their cell phones in their pockets after hearing concerns from teachers. They also added some accommodations for students with certain health needs or disabilities after hearing concerns from parents.
Yes.
Judy Hayes has two children in Orange County Public Schools.
I have an incoming 10th grader and an incoming 6th grader.
She was one of the two people who talked about the proposed cell phone policy during public comment. She has a son with Down syndrome and was worried the policy didn't account for students with disabilities.
So I just want to make sure that we're being mindful of those issues and that kids with disabilities are getting their accommodations without necessarily having to make a spectacle of themselves, because they deserve that kind of dignity.
She pointed out situations that could easily come into play in the classroom.
We know kids who use glucose meters or hearing aids that are controlled by their cell phones.
And the board ultimately modified the policy so students who use devices to monitor a health condition that's documented with the school would not be disciplined for using their phones. The other change made to the proposed code Tuesday came down to where students could keep their silenced cell phones during school hours.
Cell phones that are off need to be kept in backpacks, not in pockets.
Clinton McCracken is president of the Orange County Classroom Teachers Association. He says teachers took issue with the code of conduct initially allowing phones to be in pockets. They preferred just backpacks or purses and felt it might lead to fewer discipline issues for teachers.
They didn't think that cyberbullying would be reduced. They may still be using the phones in the restroom to, chat with other kids in the schools if there's conflict happening.
The only changes the board could make to the code Tuesday night had to be based on issues raised in public comment. The code of conduct was approved by all board members present.
I'm glad that I had the wherewithal to come and speak for those kids.
Now, the policy will apply to earbuds and watches as well as cell phones. And the superintendent said there will be a period where there won't be discipline, but students will be reminded of the rules to help get them used to them. And they also said that parents will be able to contact their students and vice versa by contacting the school if they need to reach them. Live in Orange County, Haley Crumble-Home, West 2 News.